during the campaign to try to pass supplemental aid for Ukraine, Razom for Ukraine did a lot of work in Speaker of the House Mike Johnson's home state of Louisiana. In U.S. politics, the role of constituent pressure is really important, trying to reach out to a member of Congress, to their district, to their community, the people they represent. And so Razom tried to directly reach out to Speaker Johnson's constituents to show them that, hey, support for Ukraine, aiding Ukraine until it wins, it's in the interest of all of us as Americans. This issue is personal for all of us. One of the things that we did was we actually put up a billboard in Speaker Johnson's district. We found out what his favorite verse in the Bible was, and it's Esther 4:14, for such a time as this. And it's about being called on to do something greater than oneself, to sacrifice for a cause greater than oneself at the time when it's necessary. And so we put up a billboard saying, Speaker Johnson, for such a time as this. And we actually did pair it with an image of a Ukrainian Baptist church that was bombed by the Russians in Berdyansk. And we were very clear, we put our logo on it, Razom for Ukraine, and we wanted to show Speaker Johnson and others in his district that the Russians are attacking, persecuting Christians in Ukraine. And this is something that isn't happening to those people over there. It's happening to all of us. It matters for all of us. It's personal. And the message did get through. We did hear from his office that they saw the billboard. He saw the billboard because it was across the street from his church. And so it was a very interesting example of what I think you could almost call old school advocacy here in the United States. In the United States, we've heard a lot of arguments from those who are arguing against aid for Ukraine. And many of these arguments, you'll come up with different excuses. And one of the excuses that we hear oftentimes is that, well, we as Americans, our priority has to be supporting Taiwan, standing up to China, to the People's Republic of China. And because of that, we can't support Ukraine as much. We have to focus on the Indo-Pacific. And it was a remarkable thing then when Taiwan's now foreign minister, who now has since, I think, moved to the National Security Council, when he had put out an op-ed in Foreign Affairs and had also done an interview with the New York Times, talking about saying, like, look, if your priority is helping to defend Taiwan, then help Ukraine win. And that was a remarkably helpful message for Americans and American policymakers to hear, because it took this argument that, Ukraine, Taiwan, Europe, the Indo-Pacific region, that these are different areas, different regions, different issues, and it said, no. This is the same issue. It's a global challenge that we all face. If you want to help Taiwan, help Ukraine. And it's something that, for us at Razom, it really helped us to break through these bogus arguments that you have to make a choice. It's one or the other. It's actually both.